Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have a really special unboxing video for you. So for those that don't know, and I recently did a live stream, actually 2 live streams about it, but Power Rangers is over. After 30 years, the show is finished. Maybe down the road it'll come back one day. We don't know. At this point though, the show in its current form is over. And Hasbro decided, we have all these props and things from the show sitting in a warehouse. Let's just get rid of it all. So they held an auction through Heritage Auctions. So Heritage Auctions does a ton of these, big legit auctions. And there was a lot of stuff auctioned off for Power Rangers. And a lot of folks in the community tried to bid and got stuff from the auction as well. And I did a couple live streams where I was actually watching the auction and sort of seeing what happens, thinking about what to bid on, what not to bid on, and it was entertaining to say the least. It was and stressful though, because I wanted to get something from the show, right? This show has meant so much to me. It's been a part of almost my entire life, really, and I wanted to actually own something from the show. But of course, a lot of other people want to own something from the show. And so it was also a challenge of, what can I fit within my budget that's reasonable? And if I wait to bid on certain things, am I going to lose out on stuff that I want? Or, trying to sort of play that balancing game. So the stuff that I initially tried to go for, I was outbid. In fact, one of my main items initially that I was thinking about was the big Cosmic Fury blaster. That thing went up to $70,000 or something. It was ridiculous. Nobody saw that coming. It was insane. I don't know who bought it, but certainly way, way, way out of my price range. But here's my thing about the auction, is I wanted to get something from the show that was very unique. Something where some of the Power Ranger suits, while it's cool that it's from the show, I could also get a cosplay maker to make a suit that's also, just as good. Whereas certain morphers, they often use the toy versions, or at least the toy versions in some cases might even be basically, very similar looking. So I don't need that. But certain, whether it's roleplay items like weapons, certain suits, some Megazord stuff, which there's very few of that. That was the interesting stuff to me. Now, the Megazord stuff, like the Astro Megaship and some other helmets, crazy prices, couldn't do all that. What I ultimately settled on kind of last minute and ended up winning are these Zentinels from Cosmic Fury. So I'll flash up a picture on screen of the Zentinels for reference. But Power Rangers Cosmic Fury is the final season of Power Rangers. The Zentinels were the foot soldiers in that season. And I thought the design was interesting, especially their helmet, because it is kind of inspired by Lord Zed a little bit, right? And it was a very unique, interesting, and original design, not from the Super Sentai as well. And the auction came with 2 suits, one red, one gray, and it even had their weapons as well. So I even get actual prop weapons and stuff with it as well. So that made me think, you know what, let's go for it. Let's go for the Zentinels. And I won. So today we are unboxing the Zentinel suits. So it's been a few weeks later. Just for reference, the winning bid that I had on this was $2,400. So this stuff is not cheap. This is on the cheaper side of most of the auctions. There were hundreds and hundreds of items. So $2,400. Now, through Heritage Auctions, they have a buyer's premium that adds an extra 25% to that. So you actually pay $3,000. And it was close to my limit, because I was a little bit higher, was sort of my limit of where I wanted to go with it. So luckily it was just under my limit. So yeah, $2,400 plus $600 buyer's premium, so that's $3,000. There's a $58.53 service and handling fee, and then sales tax $183.51. Service and handling, I believe, included the shipping and everything. So thankfully, not too much. Or maybe shipping. Yeah, I think that was it, because I didn't pay anything else. So that actually ended up being, less than I expected for shipping. So the invoice total, the total that I paid, was basically a little over $3,200. And now I actually own something from the show. Now here's the thing. They sent 3 tracking numbers, so it came in 3 boxes. They required a signature, and they were going to be delivered on a Sunday. I was going to be in and out of the house, didn't know if I'd be home, so I said, you know what, let me redirect it to my local, Walgreens for FedEx pickup. And I knew it would probably delay things a day, go into Monday, and I was actually off from work on Monday, which is today, so I went to Walgreens, and so apparently there's 3 tracking numbers, 3 boxes, because I guess they couldn't all fit in one box, all the stuff. Only 2 boxes arrived. So I still don't have one of the boxes. I'm going to film, you'll see it in this video. I'm just going to have to cut to another clip tomorrow or, whenever the next box arrives. But here's the problem, is just for reference, I don't even know if I can show it on camera, but basically one of the boxes didn't even fit in my car. So I had one giant box in the back seats of my car, another one wouldn't fit in the trunk. And so I actually had to open up one of the boxes at Walgreens. I took out tons of, it was packed really well. Tons of bubble wrap, tons of packing peanuts and everything. And the employee there was just watching the whole time, like probably wondering like, should I let this dude open this package up? Like, what even is it? Because it's so wrapped up tightly. They're probably like, what is going on? What is he opening up? So I was trying to open all this up, dumping out the box, trying to get the contents of the box just so it'd be easier to bring home. This is just one of those things in that box. So just for reference, there's this and 2 other items that were in a huge box. So this other box is coming tomorrow. I may have to have like my dad or somebody home pick it up. So I don't know. So just for reference, if you're buying things from Heritage Auctions, you're buying a big item like this, keep that in mind. If you have it directed elsewhere or otherwise, plan accordingly because these boxes are big. But anyways, we got this piece right here. Then we got this and this, which I'm assuming these 2 things are the helmets. That's kind of the shape of what it looks like, right? And it also had certificate authenticity and basically like an invoice and everything as well. So yeah, basically, yeah, it has the invoice, like how much I paid, everything, all that stuff on one side. I'm not going to show all that because it may have, I don't know, invoice number, different things. But basically, this is the certificate of authenticity right here, which is really, really cool. Basically shows. So this is the Zentinel suit, at least one of them. Yeah, super, super cool to, have that to confirm how legit this is. So I took those things out of one box, basically, is what I'm trying to say. These things. So we'll open them up. But then I have another box here, which I can't even, like, fully get into camera. But, yeah, this is the one that I fit in the back seat of my car. The other one was not long. It was just wide and tall, and so it didn't fit into the trunk. But I have this to open up as well. So let's just see what's inside this one. And then based on what I have here, I guess I'll deduce what's in that third and final box. But let me try and open this up. So we're going to do an unboxing and first reaction to this live. All right, so let's see. Lots of packing, which is good. All right. Too much packing, maybe, I don't know. Let's see how I can get this stuff out of here. Oh, that slid right out. Put that to the side. There's another box in here, a box within a box. Okay. Probably would have helped if I had somebody else to help me with this, but I'm gonna try and, there we go. Slide this thing out of here. Oh boy, alright. Let me move this box out of the way. So I have this thing here. I wonder what this is. Because I feel like the suit you could kind of wrap up or do something. Unless these are the weapons? I don't know. I'm very curious to what they packed into this one. I assume this other package, so I have 2 helmets and maybe that's an armor piece? Oh, there's a ton of packing peanuts. Okay. Oh man. Alright, let me see how I can avoid making a giant mess of things here. Let me see if I can dump them all into this box and then figure it out later. Alright, let me see if I can look inside here and figure this out. Alright, so there's something in here. Oh gosh. More packing peanuts. Here. Oh, I think this is the weapon. That's my guess, based on what it looks like. Okay. Stepping on all these packing peanuts. Also has this, whatever this is. We'll see. Yep, there's another thing in here. Another one of those. Maybe it's the gloves, the boots, I don't know what it is. And anything else? I'm gonna have to like throw, oh gosh, these went everywhere. I'm gonna have to throw out these packing peanuts soon before my son comes home from school, because otherwise he is gonna go crazy with it. Just for reference, like they pack things well. Like I have an entire container full of packing peanuts and there's more on the floor all around it. So, hey, props to them for packing it well, right? That's, what can I say? Okay, so yeah, it was those 3 things inside there. So why don't we get to like this first, this helmet thing I'm assuming, and see how it is. I am excited. Now what I plan to do is I want to find like a mannequin, 2 mannequins I guess, one for each suit, display the suits, but I want mannequins that have flexible hands so that I can, because in the show when they first appear, the Zentinels, they're like this and they're holding their sword and stuff, so they're kind of like standing at guard with their weapon ready. And that would be sick to have the mannequin hold the sword up just like that. So the arm needs to be, can't just be a straight mannequin like that, it's got to have, you know, bendable arm, and then it has to be able to hold the weapon, so the fingers need to be flexible. So I've been doing some research on that. It's kind of hard to find some options. There's a few, but some of it can get pricey. So if anyone happens to know anything about mannequins, please let me know in the comments. But I didn't order anything yet until I wanted to get the stuff and sort of see it and figure it out. Oh man. To actually own something from the show, this is so crazy. It's a Zentinel helmet. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay. Dude. This is so sick. And no, I'm not wearing the suit. I know some people are like, are you gonna wear it or no? I'm not wearing the suit. I can't mess anything up. Dude, this is so sick. All right, let me take out some of the packaging from the bottom and then I'll show it. Just making sure there's nothing in here that I need. All right, there's some like stuffing in here that they put kind of. Yeah, man. Oops, something's a little sticky there. Did this piece come off? I don't know. I don't want to mess with things too much. Folks, this is the Zentinel helmet. How freaking sick is that? Dude. And this, like, it feels pretty legit. Like, it's tough, you know? Dude. This is so cool. And then there's a little strap and stuff inside. Yeah, I don't want to mess with anything. Oh, okay. Whoa. So so I guess how you wear it, because this thing just moved up and down. You see that? It moves up and down. So I guess for ease of use, so you can put it in and then like look out the visor. Should I do it one time? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna do that. My head doesn't fit. Yeah, no, I don't want to mess with things. But that is freaking sick. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. All right, I'm gonna put that down. Oh, should we go for the other helmet? Might as well, right? I'm assuming this is the other helmet. And let's see. I'm just thinking back to like little me, you know, watching like Mighty Morphin, all the shows like when I was little on TV. I never would have thought that I would own a prop from the show, but even then, like, okay, a prop, like some small little thing maybe one day I'd get, but a full-on suit. Like, this is crazy. And not one that, like, I mean, I don't know, I don't really foresee cosplay makers really making a Zentinel suit, you know what I mean? And like, the ones that sell them a lot, I'm sure, like, people can make custom stuff, they do stuff all the time, but like I ordered from Anarchy Cosplay, which do not recommend, but anyways. But from, like, those big-time cosplay makers, like, they're gonna make, like, the Rangers and stuff. They're not making, like, foot soldiers, you know? But yeah, here's the suit. This one's got this little clip or something I'll have to figure out. But does this also... Yep, this also moves up and down to adjust to put on the head and stuff. It's a small... Yeah, no, I'm not messing with that. But here it is right here. Basically the same designs for the helmets. The suits have some variability. And some of these, you know, there's going to be little, like, scuffs or paint marks and stuff because, again, this is stuff that they used. You know what I mean? That's so cool. All right, so now that I have those helmets there, oh, let me grab that, like, the other piece from that same box, which I assume is like the armor or something, or maybe it's the suits. I don't know. It's much lighter. So oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's take this thing out of here, man. I mean, that's the nice thing is, like, again, they really, all this is packing just to, like, preserve the shape of the armor so it doesn't get all bent up and everything, and that's, like, really nice. You know, I'm so glad they did that, because, yeah, I mean, it came all fine and everything. Like, it's in great condition. Now, my only question is, how do I get the packing peanuts out of here? I gotta figure out how this opens up, you know? There's a lot of Velcro here. So does it all open from the bottom? Oh, okay. So let me just show you this before I start opening things up. So here's the back of it right there. The shoulder pads and stuff too. The front with the sick design there. To kind of match the, you know, I forget if they were given a name for the evil, like, people. I mean, it was led by Bajillionaire and Squillionaire, but I don't remember if they had a name of their group. But it looks sick. Yeah, this is awesome. So the bottom here looks like it's got Velcro. So I can open this up. And then I think this part opens. I'm like hesitant to open too much because I don't want to, you know, of course mess things up, but at the same time, I think this is the only way I can get the stuff out of here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And the giant bag of packing peanuts is out of there. So this is how the armor works. Should I put on the armor at least? I don't want to wear like the suit itself because I know that's gonna get messed up. But like, bro, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to mess things up. You know, I really don't want to ruin things. It's just like so cool that like, you know, how many people get the chance to like see something like this, you know? But no, I really want to set it up, display it, you know, take good care of this stuff. This is a part of Power Rangers history here, you know? There we go. Sweet. The back is kind of, I have to sort of play with it to make sure it's fit nicely because it is a little top heavy, you know? So in the way that I sort of set it down. Dude, this is so cool. All right. Let me put this over here. Okay. So I assume then the other box is going to have the other armor because it's big and these things don't look like that. But I have the helmets here. I have both helmets. So what are these? Are these the suits, the gloves, the boots? Like I wonder what are these? It looks like there's two of them. They look similar. So this is now the other box, the long and tall box. Ah, gloves. Yep, that's the only thing there. All right, here are the gloves. Now these definitely worn out a bit, you know? So definitely have to be careful with these, but it does look pretty cool. These are pretty sweet. So I have the gloves there. Put those to the side. So then the other ones could be, because I have two suits, remember. So these could be the other gloves or it could be something else. Okay. This looks to be the other gloves. Because one of the suits is for like the reddish Zentinel suit. The other one's like the, you know, the gray or silver one. So this... They both need gloves. So that means then the other box, assuming that this package is just the weapons, should have the suits, the boots, and the other armor. So it'll still be pretty sizable because the armor was big. And these look like the same thing. Same design. For these gloves and stuff, so both pairs of Sentinels have the same cuffs and everything. These seem wider, these cuffs. Maybe it's just me, or maybe they're for different size. Oh, and here's the cool thing, again, right? If you look inside, like it says Ryohei, so that might be like the stunt person or something that actually wore the suit, because they would label some of the stuff. So that's so cool, you know, like to actually have legit things that they used. All right. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. So this is probably the weapons. At least I can kind of see at least one of the weapons in here. Maybe both. Now this is one of the parts I'm most excited about because I get a suit, but I also get like an actual prop weapon, which is awesome. Because that's kind of what I initially was thinking to get, is like a prop weapon. Because it's so unique, you know? Alright, so this looks like it's both of the swords. They really package this stuff well. So, look, I know it's a lot of money, all this stuff, but at the end of the day, you're getting something from the show and it's like packaged in really, really good condition. Everything taken care of. Certificate of authenticity. I mean, it's super legit, you know? And that is worth it. Folks, here it is. The actual, I don't even know what to call these. They don't really have a name, do they? Like the Zentinel swords here. Ooh, these are like, they have some weight to them. Okay, hold up. Let me show you up close. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's like a little bit of a foamy material, but it's like a tough foam. And they are like real dinged up and stuff, because I'm sure they probably use these, swinging them around, doing stuff, but dude, this is so sick. This is legit. And it feels like it's sturdy. Like, this doesn't seem like something that's gonna like fall apart that easily. I mean, obviously if you're hitting it around doing stuff, yeah, but if you just kind of keep it preserved. Now, my worry though is, because I was thinking of getting a mannequin to hold it, but this has actually got a lot of weight to it. Now I'm a little worried of like, what kind of mannequin I'm going to have that's going to be able to hold this weight, you know? Because if it's like this, I mean, it's going to slide down. Like that arm has to be super strong. Even if I put another hand to hold it like this, that's better. But then this arm has got to have a lot of strength to it so it doesn't, you know, flip down. So I don't know. I might have to rethink, you know, how I display it or what I'm going to do with it. But dude, this is sick. And then the other one is the same thing, but here it is, you know, up close. You know, it's kind of scuffed up and stuff, but there it is. Dude, this is so cool. And that's all I have at the moment. Oh man, I gotta have this and the Zentinel helmet on, and I'm set, you know. But dude, this is sick. This is so cool. Let me grab one of the helmets just to like pose with for a moment. I don't even know how to like properly pose with all this stuff. Like, check that out. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh, this is so awesome. Anyways, I still have one more box to open. So I'm going to cut to that clip, and we'll finish up the unboxing and go from there. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's now the next day, and I had my dad go help me go to Walgreens and pick up the package where I had it held, because I had a feeling it'd be a big box and it wouldn't fit in my car again, and that was true. So glad we were able to take his bigger car and get this in here. So I have the box right next to me. It's a box within a box. So this is the box that was in the other box. Basically same size, only slightly bigger, but it was filled with bubble wrap all over, and that had my address and all that stuff on it. So I took that out. But we have this here. And so what I'm expecting, and what should be in here, is the other piece of armor, the boots, and the suits, the main suits. I think I have everything else as far as I know. So let's see, fingers crossed I have everything. There's part of me that has this slight anxiety that when I had the big box yesterday at Walgreens and I had to open it up, I checked and my wife checked and I only found those 3 things inside, but part of me is like, what if the suit was tightly wrapped and it was tucked in a corner and I missed it and I told them to throw out the rest of the big box and they threw something out. That part of me has this like fear. So I'm kind of, my heart's racing a little bit. This is gonna like confirm or deny if I actually have the full everything, or if I screwed up and threw out some of my thing, which would, I don't know what I will do if that is the case. So fingers crossed that's not the case. You know, everybody put in your prayers now. Let's make sure we have everything. Oh, I probably should have been ready with something for the packing. Oh, I have the other box for the packing peanuts. Okay, because there's a lot of packing peanuts here. But let me grab this. I see what I think is a piece of armor. This should be the other bit of armor, I think. Okay, let's take a look. All right. I see this, which looks like boots, maybe. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I think this is the suit. I see red in here. This must be the suit. This is maybe the other suit, I think. And there is one more item, which should be the other boots, probably. I think so. All right, I think that's everything. Thankfully, I was a little worried there. Now I can finally be happy as the anxiety's gone, because I'm pretty sure I got everything now. All right, so let's get all this stuff open though and double check. So before we get into some of this stuff here, let me open up like the other armor piece, make sure, you know, that all looks good. Hopefully it should be pretty similar to the one we did last time. All right, we got the other piece of armor filled with packing peanuts. Are these in a bag? Please tell me the packing peanuts are in a bag. They are, okay. I was about to say, it looks like they almost just dumped packing peanuts in there. I was like, oh, that's just gonna go everywhere. But they're in, I think, a little bag. All right, I think I tied this correctly, maybe on the back. I might have to adjust how the Velcro is set up on the back, but this is basically, it's the same thing, you know, as the other armor piece, but there it is right there. Oh, actually, it's not the same thing. I just noticed the shoulder pieces are different. So the other one has those kind of like, these little bladed pieces there. Is it supposed to have that? Or do some have it and some don't? I actually don't know now. I genuinely am not sure. Yeah, I didn't realize... Actually, I have a picture of the Zentinels for reference. I'll just have to check real quick. Because I didn't realize... Oh, yeah, actually, that's true. So, if you look at the picture... I'll just put it up on screen, the picture of the Zentinels. The silver ones don't have the little pointy part. So this is for the silver Zentinel. The other one's for the red Zentinel. Oh, okay, cool. I actually didn't know that. So that's good to know. I'll have to look to see if there's any other differences between the two to make sure I have them, you know, set up correctly. Because everything else, they all looked pretty similar, but I don't know, you know. All right. I think this is going to be the boot, probably. Just kind of what it, shape-wise and feel-wise, it seems like. So let's open up the boot. All right, here we have the actual Zentinel boots right here, all scuffed up and everything, because again they were being worn, right? And so you can actually see. Oh man, they're a mess on the inside. Looks like all sort of dirty and everything. So this is like New Zealand dirt over here. Actually, no. What was it? Planet Zordnia is where the Zentinels were and other stuff. This is the dirt from Zordnia and other planets. But it says 6.5 stretched. So I definitely will not fit on that. Momoka, so probably the suit person that wore it. There's the bottom right there. So this is a McKinley's brand. But yeah, there's the boots right there. Awesome. All right, let's get to the other pair. All right, here is the other pair. Looks pretty much the same. This one says Ryohei, which is the same name that was in one of the other glove pieces, or one of the other pieces, and it says size 11. So I actually wear like, you know, 10.5, 11, whatever. So I actually would fit these, but I'm not gonna do it. And there it is right there. Anything on the inside? Yep, same thing. Ryohei 11. Yeah. There you go. There are the other boots. So all that's left now are the suits. All right, now we're getting to the main piece to put it all together, right? The bodysuit. So there's a little label here, and so the label says Zentinel 1 medium black under, 1 medium neoprene pant. Okay. So let me show you. Open up the thing I was just reading, because this is the actual stuff here. Oh, I'm holding a Zentinel suit right here. This is crazy. Okay, so this is the pants, I guess. This is so crazy to me. Like, this is actual, like, you know, worn stuff. So it says medium. I don't want to, like, fully, you know, because I want to keep things nicely packed, but I guess whatever. For the purpose of the video. All right, so there's the pants right there. Okay. And then, okay, so this is like the full bodysuit. So those pants, I have to go back and look at the picture, go over this bodysuit, I'm assuming. So there's the whole bodysuit. And it has the zipper in the back and everything. Yeah, so just total black bodysuit there. So that's the other thing, is like, when I was thinking about a mannequin and having it on display, in order to have, like, there has to be a stand, you know, with the mannequin to properly hold it up. But the stands usually have like a little rod that goes into the back of the mannequin. So if I'm dressing up the mannequin completely, how does the rod go into the mannequin? Like, some people online were like, oh, they set up a mannequin and we had to drill or cut like a tiny little hole in the suit to stick the rod through. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess up the suit. So I'm kind of like stuck figuring out how to do that. But again, I'm still looking at mannequins and stuff. So let me know if you have ideas. But anyways, there's a few other things here. So there's these pieces, which are these like elbow pads or knee pads? I'm trying to look at the picture. Oh, they're the knee pads. Okay. So these are the knee pads for the Zentinels. This must be the hood right here. And then, of course, the main suit. So here's the back, and then the front right there. Isn't this crazy? Oh, they got little clip thing there. But isn't this crazy that, like, you see these suits in the show and they have all these designs, but it's really just like a little bit of fabric like this. Like, it's like nothing fancy up close, you know what I mean? But it looks cool in the show, the way they do it. But this is it, folks. This is the Zentinel suit. It's got a zipper in the back as well. Some Velcro, I assume, to help stick the shield and stuff, and other pieces, you know, to it as well on the front and back. And dude, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm literally holding like the suit. This is crazy to think about. Oh, and then there's some other piece that must tie into something. I'll have to figure out how this goes. So, oh man, this is crazy. Okay, so I don't want to mix up things with the suit. So let me put this one. This is all for, I think, the silver Zentinel. And of course, I'm dropping some of these pieces here. So I'm going to move this to the side. And then that leaves the final thing, the red Zentinel suit right here. All right, here it is. So one of those other little pieces there. So this says Zentinel 1 medium neoprene pant. So the other one had the pant and the undersuit thing. Does this not have that? Yeah, this is just the pant. I wonder if not everybody needed that part or how that works. Also, it also makes me have so much more appreciation too. Like all these layers and all this stuff, like they've got to have been like sweating in this stuff. Like how do they? I don't know how the stunt actors and everybody does it. Like the suit actors, like I can't even imagine that. That's so impressive to me. All right, what do we have here? Oh, so these already have the knee pad pieces inside. Oh, okay, cool. So this will actually show me how to do it. So first of all, here's the hood right there. And then here's the back, and here's the front of the red Zentinel suit. As you can see, it has the knee pad pieces already attached. So this will show me how to actually do that. So there's like a little sleeve or place that they put to kind of attach these, at least on this one. I'll have to look at the other one. And this one is a size small. So this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, I know I keep saying that, but I really can't believe that. And that's that. That is 2 Zentinel suits from Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Now, I'm not the only person that has Zentinels, because there were actually, I want to say 3 different lots. Each had a pair of Zentinel suits. And then there was also a lot for a hero version of the Zentinels like weapon. So shout out to Adam who got that weapon. That even has like a bulb in it to light up, although he said it wasn't working, so he's going to kind of mess with it. Mine I don't believe does. But I'm one of a handful that has it. And these specific suits from these suit actors, they're in my house. Like, I'm staring at literally like an entire Zentinel suit right here. This is a Zentinel helmet right here. Like, this is so crazy. I genuinely just, I'm so thankful and so blessed to, the smell. You know that smell sometimes? Well, actually, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it's almost like this kind of, what's a good equivalent of it? Almost like that new car smell when you go inside of a new car, sort of like that type of a, I don't know, or some sort of a rubbery, just some kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of got a bit of a smell to it. But yeah, I'm so blessed and thankful to like have the opportunity to do this. I know that this is not something that everybody can do, and I share this experience to kind of let people know a little bit of insight into what it's like to purchase and own some sort of a prop or kind of replica or something like that from a show, and to kind of just document the experience as I've always done on this channel. This is something that I really could not do without all of you. As viewers of this channel many years ago, starting out this channel, doing a lot of Power Rangers content, and you all just supporting me and kind of, just building this community, and that's kind of helped me to just fully embrace my love of Power Rangers and just do what I do, and just thankful for everything in my life to allow me to have something like this. I'm thankful to my wife, Maheen, for when I mentioned the auction, I said, I'm thinking of getting some. She said, yeah, you should, go for it, and was fully supportive in that as well. But next steps is I have all these pieces here, and they're just going to be sitting around here until I can get some mannequins and figure out how I want to display this. So please, if you have any idea in the comment section, let me know of certain mannequins. My thing is, I want mannequins that So technically it looks like one medium, one small, but I don't know if I need different size mannequins or not for the two of them. But the mannequins have to be flexible. Excuse me. I'd like them to be, let me put it this way. I'd like them to be flexible in that instead of just standing like this, I would like to replicate that pose from the picture of the Zentinels like this holding the weapon. So they have to be able to bend the arm like this, and they have to be strong enough to hold up that weapon as well. So the joints here can't be super weak or it just kind of tilts down. It's got to hold it up like that, ideally, right? And then figuring out how to support it with a stand and how does that connect? Like, how do I stick the stand in the mannequin when it's fully dressed up? And like, I don't want to poke a hole in the suit unless I really have to, but like what's the best way to sort of do that? And so if there's anybody that's had other prop things like this or cosplay suits that you've kind of put on display or done something like that with a mannequin, please let me know in the comments. But if not, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all sticking around, and let me know in the comment section below what you think as well. Take care, and I will see you later.